rotate it a little bit. Boom. What's up, what's up, what's up? I had to get myself situated. Welcome to Tell It How It Is, no filter. This is Unstoppable Hush, aka Voice of Reason, aka No Noise. Celebrating this bullshit Independence Day weekend. I'm gonna start there. It's episode 173, by the way. 4th of July. What the fuck are we really celebrating? Can somebody tell me? Yes, I know what's on paper. Independence, freed slaves. Get the fuck. Y'all don't understand. This is distraction, clearly. So allegedly, we're supposed to be celebrating the fact that we're free. Yay! We're free. Slaves were freed. What was that, 1776? Whatever. Just another way to get paid. Man-made holiday. And I saw a post recently. They said first time we outside in 2 years because of the pandemic, and we spending like $500 a day. I don't know. I'm not spending $500 a day, but I get the concept. Shit is expensive, and we're not even talking about just gas. So that's a whole nother echelon. So if you're out partying, turning up this weekend, spending unnecessary bread. Sorry to sound like a Grinch and a moody, try to take away your fun type of momentum. Do what you do. I ain't even mad. I'm saying I want us to be leaders and make our own moves. Not follow a trend. Not be a follower. That word should not even be in your vocabulary at all. You know what I'm saying? So if this is the weekend or weekday or week that you get it in because you want to get it in, fine. Don't tell me it's because of this fucking holiday. I've been doing this a while. It's really no telling how much I use vulgar language. And I'm not trying to offend anybody, you know, this is content I want everyone to, you know, partake and enjoy. So I don't really mean to be just that foul mouth all the time. You know what I mean? It kind of takes away from the content. But we're also grown adults. So this one might be a little more raw. Alright, where do I start? Luna, you need to keep your ass still. Alright, this is another thing that got me irked, a little agitated too. Without having the full story, Police shoots and kills Jalen Walker in Ohio as he fled a minor traffic stop. That's not where the issue is, though. I heard it was 8 officers and like 90 shots were let off. What? Yo, this shit is some crazy shit, right? Rest in peace, Jalen Walker. As you see, I'm taking a moment for him. Young man too, 20-something, mid-20s. Shit is wild. They were digging into, I'm jumping topics real quick. Once again, rest in peace. My condolences to his family. I don't care no more about certain things. You know, when they kill one of us, I don't even care what their resume was. You know, clearly it's safe to say a lot of these killings, a lot of things that's been going on, they're not complete innocent souls. I get that. My beef is not apprehension, even a warning shot. My beef is the killing. Everybody's on a different level of whatever they were into or what made them draw the police's attention to begin with. We're not going to act like they're angels. Shit, I'm not an angel. I just really move collectively. Anyway. The killing is, yo, this shit is crazy because I feel like it's an advantage taken. You know, they're trained and, you know, their lives are in danger too. And shout out, you know, I ain't going to be all the way aggravated and not give some, very few, a minor percentage of police enforcement, police officers, as they say, and not say no one's doing their job or some have decency and know the difference between shit that's excessive and shit that's just, come on, we can handle things differently. You know what's funny too? I don't want to stay too long on this. Cops have to take a psychological. You know what I think of that psychological? So they pass this psychological and still don't, a lot of them are not able to use their better judgment. So the psychological is really just a cover-up for the academy and the force and the priest or whoever the fuck to say, we checked this person out before we let them in. We really went through the steps and protocol to make sure we hired the best possible qualifying candidate. Get the fuck out of here. I'm sorry. I'm not buying it. I'm not impressed. Yeah, like I said, I'm warning you. Today's going to be a little raw. If you're more on the sensitive side, sensitive ears, you can just dip now. Dip now. No disrespect. I'm airing shit out today. You know, it's a lot of triggering shit. The Jalen Walker shit triggered me. This bullshit 4th of July triggered me. And I'm going to talk some shit today. I ain't going to hold you. So we take a psychological. And I'm going to put some, you know, not name, not drop names, should I say. But I'm going to say an acquaintance of mine went for police. And he had an issue with the psychological. They asked the question, do you ever get mad? He didn't know how to maneuver around that question. Now make a comment below, whether IG or if you're watching this on YouTube directly. If you go to become an officer or any job that could be life-threatening that has a psychological and asks you, do you ever get mad? How do you respond to that? Don't worry, I'll wait. this hookah's hitting, by the way. I don't fucking know. I want to say I'm one of the elite in intelligence and common sense and awareness. I want to give myself flowers. I'm not saying I'm the smartest. I'm no dum-dum. And I can't tell you how I respond to that. If you want to be gangster with it, which I think is a setup to kind of lead you down your gangster thinking, I'm going to say, hell fucking yeah, I get mad. I'm mad you asked me this. Absolutely. I'm mad you asked me that. I just wanted to take a moment for that. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about that one. Do you ever get mad? I understand the politics. You can't hire psychos, but you're fucking hiring psychos anyway. What the fuck? You think y'all doing a good job hiring process? Maybe it's better than the past. Maybe if we do statistical numbers year to year, you'll see a difference. But it's cat, bro. It's cat. They reopened some info on the Emmett Till case. I don't know. It's triggering, so I didn't really read it. I'm just mentioning it because I came across it. Like they want to go back and look at what the fuck. Now you want to show face and show concern. Everybody know the Emmett Till situation. I'm just saying to bring that back up. I know that open wounds for his loved ones. Whoever's still alive, that's his loved ones. You feel me? I want to come back on the next one just to shout out how old he would be now. I don't have any kind of knowledge of that. I know how young he was when it popped off. I can't remember the exact year. Forgive me. But yeah, these things are triggering. I can't even report all the shit I want to far as what's going on in the world. There's a lot of shooting. I can't keep up. A guy, I believe this is Texas, a father left his, I can't remember how, it's months old. So the child could be 1.5, 2, but I'm not going to give the child more than 3. That he left the child in the car, windows up, for hours, forgetting that he left the child there, came back, child's unresponsive, I guess gets him to some kind of crib, house dwelling, kid's not responding, father kills himself. They respond to the house, kid's dead, father killed himself. This shit is triggering, bro. Nipsey's killer gets beat up in jail, assault or whatever. So the fuck what? It distracts what was going on with trial or whatever. What's his real sentence? And I want to say, you know what? I'm not going to really come at that young man. I do believe, which is something I heard with no proof. I'm not saying I got proof. It's a speculation that they set that boy up or sent that boy to kill Nipsey, son. Yeah, they have the issues, whatever. He was in the circle, sort of, but not really. And Nipsey might have looked down on him or didn't, really think he was loyal. Whatever. But they put a battery in that boy to do that. I feel that way. I don't have proof. I feel that way. So I got 3% compassion for the dude. 3%. So I'm not going to really go in on him, but I don't give a fuck that he got assault. Nigga, how's he alive? How's he alive in police protective custody? It ain't me. I'm not the powers that be that get to decide your fate when you make a decision, a life-changing decision. If you take somebody's life, any other foul treachery shit, it ain't for me to say what should happen to you, how you should get it. It's gonna come. It's gonna come. It's not for me to announce that, but I only gotta say it because I don't know why they felt that was news. Oh, he got beat. Is that his first beating? I mean, how long he been in jail right now? Nipsey been dead 2 years, 3? That's his first beating? Because if you're gonna keep score, then tell me all the beatings, because that can't be the first one. I ain't gonna talk crazy and judge jail and talk, you know, how them guys is giving it up in there. I have no clue. That's not somewhere I've been like that. Well, I ain't been on no island, so that's fair to say. I don't give a fuck he got beat up. Am I supposed to feel bad? First of all, when you're in jail, no matter what, it ain't even matter what he did specifically. Jail beatings come accordingly. I don't think, God forbid, I gotta say God forbid 10 times. God forbid times 10. If I'm ever there, was ever there, are you gonna feel sorry I got beat up? You wouldn't give a fuck. I'm there. It's the atmosphere. If you ain't holding it down or shit going left, yo, it is what it is. Do I know some folks that's inside? Few. I don't wish that on them, but I know them niggas stand tall for the most part, and that they can handle this. Shit happens. That shit is an arena, a ring. Feel me? I'm wild because I wasn't even supposed to stay on these subjects this long. Topics, whatever you want to call them. I'm in my bag, like I ain't gonna lie. This may be the least professional pod. I ain't even gonna hold you. I feel away. Only thing is hookah is really hit. Alright, let me get down to business and work now. Switch hands. How's everybody feeling though? How y'all feeling out there? You know, make the life decision choices that you want. I want to see more leadership out here. I don't want to really see people following. You know what I'm saying? Now, my topic for the day, before I really go there, I read this post, another post. I like this. I like this. I don't want to see what your take on this is. Wait, was that a post or a show? My mind is scattered. That might have been a show. Love isn't just a word. It's how you show up. That's definitely a show. My bad, my apologies. Shout out to Shy. It's back. I think it's 2 episodes in at this point. I've seen it. I'm feeling it. Some may think it's a slow start, but I fuck with the Shy heavy. And that was definitely on that show they said that. Love isn't just a word. It's how you show up. Gangster. So let's talk about that. How frivolously we use the word love. Do we mean it? Do it just sound good? Are we trying to be sincere? Break that down for me. A lot of people with real common sense, knowledge, awareness, knows that love is something that's shown, not said. You could say it. You gotta show it. And what show up to me means just being reliable, being there. You know? I'm gonna take something else and try to like combine the shit. Joel Santana said some real shit. I might have said this on another pod, but I'm gonna bring it up again to go with this. We all here to be used, but we not here to be misused. We all here to be, this words from Joel Santana, shout him out, shout Dipset, Harlem, all that. It's not my words. I don't own the rights. We all here to be used. We just not here to be misused. Tie that in with the love and the showing up. So, loyalty, all the words we know and we, trust, fuck all that. We ain't even got to break down the words for it. Your actions. Your actions. If you got love for somebody, and love is a broad scale, it could be family related, relative related, just friends that you consider damn near family, relationship wise, all around the spectrum. How you show up. You gotta show up. It's not something you just say. How long now we've been just using this shit recklessly though? Thin line between love and hate. Shout out Martin. Shout out that Martin reunion too. I'm all over the place. I'm shouting out shit as I see. As I remember, should I say. Shout out the Martin reunion. Rest in peace, Tommy. That shit is sad as fuck. I might have mentioned that on another part as well, but I've actually seen the Martin reunion, and yo, that was genius at work, for real. If you really unload and unpack that shit, it's genius. I always had a debate saying that Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was my favorite show growing up. Hands down. Like way ahead of all other shows. Way ahead. But as you get older, you go back and reflect. Yo, it was tapping on that door. Martin is arguable the best. That's best. That's damn near the best. I fuck with shit. Where my 80s babies at? Martin, Fresh Prince. Family Matters, you could debate how you feel about that. I'ma still throw that in there though. And I ain't gonna really get into every show in the world. I'm just saying, those are the ones that rang out for me. Low key Wonder Years. You see, they got their own, a newer version of it today. Show up. That is so big to me. Like, I feel that. Show up. The sad thing is what happens is sometimes people are showing up for the wrong people. You doing your due diligence. You're showing the love. You showed up. But it's for the wrong folks. I'm an alpha male, right? But I was raised by a beta female. I meant to say that on purpose. Better female. So, as my granny would put it, I call her mom, you can't change your love. Meaning, if that's just how you are, like you're giving, and you want to see people win, and if you can help honestly, you would, that's just you. What you must learn, again, back to the Santana statement, we all here to be used, just not misused. You just got to be smart to who you dedicating that energy to. But I don't say change up and now nobody gets it. That's just a naive, immature way of thinking. It comes from a place of hurt, pain. You get a moment. I ain't gonna judge. You get a moment if you really feel like you gotta step back and nobody gets it. I give you that. But that can't be the new MO. God damn, I'm dropping science. I'm telling you, today is a different team. It's a different type of pod today, folks. Thank you for tuning in. Subscribe to all my channels. Let me just promote real quick. So my music joint, MR Hush 476. Where you at right now? Voice of Reason, NF. Saucy and Hush on the couch. Holla. The Gram. How you stop them? HOWUSTOPHIM. Facebook. Born Gregory. BORNN. Gregory. Holla at me. Fan page on Facebook. How you stop them? Hush. H.U.S.H. That's the fake commercial break. Alright. I think that's all my ranting. I can get to the topic at hand. Yes, sir. Oh, I did this wrong. Wrong. Oh, Intangible on all platforms right now. Download that. Intangible, the LP. Alright, I'm getting into it now. Why men aren't satisfied sexually. Our preference of nasty may not be what wifey does. You may need a hoe or random. Now, when you first meet your life partner, if you've met that person, if you're with that person right now, and when I say life partner, it doesn't have to have the title of wife. It could. I ain't against nothing. Do how you see fit. When you first meet them, how does it go? Sexually. It's probably the best, right? The height of it. Probably. It doesn't have to, you know, it doesn't have to stick to a statistic where it doesn't stay that way. What I'm saying to you is, go back and reflect. When you met your life partner, when it went down in the beginning, was that sexually satisfying to the T? I'm gonna say a lot of that was mental. You was checking for this person. Even not in that moment per se. But if you made them your life partner, there's things about them that stimulate you, that excite you, that get you your mojo going. So that's not per se sexual. They have a lot of features, a lot of things that you really love. Really, you know, say, yo, I could rock with this, you know. She's checking off a lot of boxes, or they're checking off a lot of boxes. So here's the little twisted shit about it. Men, I'm blowing it up. Shout out Fresh and Fit Podcast. I'm going to say that every time I sort of reference anything that I got from those guys. For men, it's attraction sexual. I'm saying from the gate. Ladies, when you meet a guy, any guy that's not, I'm sorry. I told you today gonna be raw. Any guy. All right, you want me to do numbers? 90% to make it feel like I'm not biased. 90% of all guys that are nice to you, speak to you, smile at you, offer any service, hold a door for you, any type of help, any type of hand reaching out stems from the attraction. To them, you look good. To them, you're fine. Woo! Blazing. And it converts into sexual. Sorry. Not sorry. Yes, you can argue the 10% that are just genuinely nice. But what do they say? Nice guys finish last. So it's fucking twisted. Because fine, the 10% that's nice, them motherfuckers don't get nothing. They don't get the true accolades and the reciprocation of the nice gestures and shit that they do from the opposite sex. It's just not happening. Enough. It doesn't happen enough. I don't like it. Whatever you want to try to throw in that and however you spin that, whatever. So back to the 90. They want some of your goods. Will they get it? Will they be honest about wanting that? Will they even approach aggressively enough to even mention that? Probably not. So now that number changes from 90 to, I don't even fucking know. Maybe 20% of people, 20% of men are going to tell you that's what the fuck it is. And I think that's too much. I don't even think it's 20. Anyway. So why aren't men satisfied sexually? And I don't mean that, you know, that's something I can discuss on a whole scale for people who don't have their life partner. Single guys. Guys that are still virgins. I don't really know about them. But anyway. I don't even think it matters the performance of the guy. Like if, you know, the performance is, you know, his inner being, his inner soul and shit. Like, you know, how he performs. Whether he's like a top notch in the sex game or he may be lacking. I think all guys have that same horny level. Niggas that's trash with sex, they still want sex. I mean, some may get depressed if a few females have shut them down and really told them about themselves, maybe that might affect that slightly. But I'm not here to break down all the different type of guys. I'm just saying, we just on fire. Like, the world is competitive as fuck. Like, surgery, some that don't need surgery, social media. Yo, you throwing millions and hundreds of women out there that whether, you know, it's deceitful, because women say we deceitful by not saying we just want to fuck, or we're going to fuck after we have you, other people. Anyway, it's not about that. So, I'm really on one today, bear with me. So, it's like a doc, yo, it's like, you walk, look, you can't, yo, you go on Instagram, Facebook every day. You can't, guys, if you're honestly, and I ain't trying to blow nobody up, if you're on social media heavy throughout your day, and you give shit that you like, shit that's attractive, shit that's sexy, ain't nothing wrong with it though. Like, ain't nothing wrong with it. Yo, shout out to all of that. And God bless, and you know, beautiful view, no doubt. But if you gave a like to everything you liked, as far as what you see, you can't keep track of how many likes you gave a day. No guy can tell you how many likes they give female post pics a day. They can't tell you. The few that can are fucking weird. Or not on social media like that. Which still possesses, I don't know. It's fine. Whatever. It's just my opinion. It doesn't make it facts. So, we can have, you know, we can have the best, we can have a really solid partner. And even for the fellas who's not in a relationship, but they just have somebody they're having fun with it, that's solid. That interaction sexually can be amazing. It's not explainable. It's like, it just doesn't, it's never going to make sense for the opposite sex. How horny men really are. Shout out Fresh and Fit Podcast. It's just something triggering. You know, I'll take a joke just to step away for a sec to lighten a little, not tension, lighten the seriousness of this pod. Chris Rock on, I can't remember the name of his stand-up, but if you go to YouTube, Chris Rock Commitment Dilemma, that's how you type it in, you can get this part. The part where he said, it's hard for niggas not to cheat. Some niggas gotta go to rehab just to not cheat. It's facts. And some of the other shit he said, like, you know, jokingly, but some seriousness to it. Men, it's hard. Men can't, you know, shout out Fresh and Fit Podcast every time I reference something. An established man is 2% of the world of a man who makes 6 figures or more a year, attractive, over 6 feet. Niggas gotta work. We gotta work to get somebody. Nobody falls in our lap. And if somebody falls in our lap, it's not somebody we really want. Same vice versa for women. If you just say, hey, I'll take him, it ain't your first choice. It ain't what you really want. You just making shit work. Same with the guys. So we gotta work. So if we got success, if we lit, we gonna really want to exercise that right to sleep. I don't want to say it like that. To exercise our options. I'm not gonna say sleep around recklessly, protect yourself, all that stuff. Anyway. But it's sad because even the guys who aren't successful, this is just a feel. This is just an inner being thing. So whether you make 10 grand a year, which is crazy, or 10 mil, whatever, you still feel the same, want to get your rocks off, men-wise, like sexually. I really can't give you the answer. It's merely just the subject and topic for the day. All I'm saying is, it just is what it is. Men need a variety. Another guy, I can't remember who the guy name was. Damn, Fresh and Fit Podcast. One guy, he probably was joking, but had some seriousness to it. Say, you know how you get a guy to not cheat? You gotta suck his dick every day. I told you it's gonna be raw. Don't get sensitive on me. Don't get sensitive on me right now. Ladies, suck his dick every day. Some may say they do. That's cap. You ain't giving the box up every day. Which there's legitimate reasons. Again, if it's the average guy, average human, it's a 50-50 deal in a relationship where the woman has to work, the woman has to provide and put her funds up too. So does the guy. So that's kind of like this where this whole equal shit come from, right? So in that perspective, I get a little bit why everybody's needs are not satisfied, like default wise. Meaning like there's a lot of shit going on. You make time for it though. I have another acquaintance that told me you make time for the shit that's important, and there's ways around shit. Absolutely. This is not a lost cause conversation. It really isn't. It's just going to take a lot. They're going to take a lot. So now the 50-50, they may be a little more frustrated and may cheat more, faster, or any opportunity they popping out because they're more frustrated because of the 50-50 shit. They can't provide for their family and female all the way to try to have rank to say, I should be satisfied sexually, and not only get it more from their partner, but be allowed to step out because they provide the whole package and the woman doesn't have to bust ass. Some women feeling salty right now. They want to pull their own rank and weight. And even if they don't, if they do want to be the stay home, they still not jacking that. They still not feeling that because the guy does all that he gets to dictate that. And that's the problem. And you know what? I ain't gonna be here to be the peacemaker. Continue to feel a way about that. But it's going down no matter how much you feel a way about it or not. Especially if you were a successful guy. With all the features, over 6 feet, the 6 figures, da-da-da-da, and all of that good stuff. 50-50 guys. You have to do a better job. You got to do some maneuvering. You may have to settle. I don't know. Because if you're a 50-50 guy, you get a chick that really can't help. She not coming, she not bringing 50 with you. Like you make 70, she make 30. Not really helping. So you're going to feel like that's almost similar to the 100K guy taking care of everything. But you really setting yourself up more because that 30K woman most likely ain't jacking it. They not hearing you doing you and you get the whatever just because you make 70. 70 and 30 equals the 6 figures, but I don't think that's survivable today comfortably. And the 30 that she makes, she working hard to get that. It ain't sitting on her ass most likely. So, sorry to say I really didn't get to the solution. I just wanted to put that out there that it's very hard to think or feel that a man is satisfied sexually. He could deal with it, bear with it, and then we get brainwashed into thinking it's wrong because there's more to relationships than that. True. Again, what did I say when I started this? When you picked your life partner, they checked off a lot of boxes. So of course it's not just about that. But we can't minus the importance of it. We can't minus that. And this is not something that's overnight, over a month. But we really need like almost a Congress. That deep. 100 people, 50 women, 50 men. And really publicly put this out there to see if we can come to some common ground about it. Because it's happening. It's going to happen. Ladies, I'm sorry. It's going to happen. Yeah, you got those. I'm going back to 90-10. And 10 is a lot. 10% of men are faithful. Shout out Fresh and Fit. You're only as faithful as your options. Shout them out heavy. So just be aware. Have talks. Try to discuss things. And it could work. You could be in a situation that you could say, screw me. Everything I'm saying right now could be irrelevant to you. Because you may have something that you think, and I'm not being funny when I say think. You may have something that works. Ladies, you may have a guy that's not cheating. Faithful is possible. But ask him how he really feels. Ask him if you do all the sexual needs that he does. And I'm not talking about the quality. And this women, get your head out your ass. I'm not talking about the quality of your box. I'm not talking about the quality of your mouth. But again, when y'all first met, you probably was being a little nastier. But wifey, you know, it's so debatable because the wifey title, the life partner title, she can't move like a slut. They say that freak, you know, lady in the streets, but a freak. That's cap. That's cap. Your lady, you know what I mean? Y'all might have moments, anniversary, whatever. You can't do all the wild, nasty. If you got that, no doubt. I'm going to salute it right now. Yo, if you got that, dope. Dope. All the way, thumbs up, soldier. But let's just keep it real. The majority is regular shit. And you looking at all, you got your life partner on a pedestal. So it's certain shit that she can't do no more. Or maybe she can, it's just not really going down unless you have total transparency and y'all communicate like this. Or you lucky to have a partner that's like that, matches your appetite to the T. But when you're checking off the other boxes, if you don't use that first, you're probably not going to get that. But then when you use that first, you're not going to check off the other boxes. So it's kind of like you do got to settle. That's deep, bro. So just be aware, and that was my whole point of the conversation, to be aware of it and see what we can do to make things better. Listen, personally, before I get out of here, I don't have a problem like with that thought that faithfulness can happen if the transparency is solid. Like, you know, I get it. Again, when you 50-50, the woman and the man is working just as hard. They're away from home just as much, more than 40-hour weeks or 40-hour weeks. I get it. There's tired. There's other factors involved why shit may not get fulfilled. But when you do get a breather, listen, you gotta go in. You gotta go in. Anyway, it's been great. Good luck to you in all your endeavors, chasing bread, your life partner relationships, whether you're satisfied sexually or not, because some are. I didn't bring this up to make it seem like there's lost hope and nobody's happy in that department. Just have a talk. After you watch this, have a talk with your partner, male or female, whoever listening. Find the time. Really sit down and try to chat about that and see where you go. See what you get out of that. Really ask though. You know, nobody don't gotta know. That's your business. Have that convo though. Because it's better to know than not know. A lot of people like go in life not speaking up, not saying shit that they really feel. And you know, it's alright, but it ain't, you know, you ain't getting the best out of this life if you don't speak up. You gotta speak up. Respectfully though. Nothing crazy. You could talk like humanly. Respectfully and you know, down to earth and real sincere and loving about it. But anyway, till the next time, I'ma holla. Y'all be safe.